Hello YouTube. Sorry, this is my first video. I'm gonna drop this, but it's just very strange to talk to a camera. I've been used to talking to cameras, let's just say that, but not in the way of like expressing myself and putting it out on the internet. But let me talk. I am going to start a YouTube channel and I'm just gonna pick out topics that I like and think are important for people to think about. The main goal is to create more people with a certain amount of awareness. I would call it myself, I would say that I was sent here to help people with creating or developing their third eye in their heads. Like here. um, I'm sorry. I'm not doing this to make money. By the way, I will do this for whatever reason, in the hope that people will see this and they will. My energy will travel upon you, and you will feel better from it. Because this world can be pretty hard sometimes, and I think it's important that we help people through rough times, because I feel like I was left alone, and I think only the people that's the spokespersons on YouTube that come with knowledge, those are the people that really help me in the times of in times of need, let's say it like that. So I've been collecting ideas and trying to put up a YouTube channel, made some not so well developed introduction, like animation and some name titles and stuff like that. And I've been writing all the topics that I want to talk about that pop up into my head. I would call them downloads because yeah, they come not from me. It's sometimes okay. Let's not get on with that nonsense. These are just topics that can help people. Yes, how to continue. Also, I want to do it in my way. Like on YouTube, there's so many people that are like structured in the way they speak, and they are completely. I would say they don't really have personas. Not all of them, but some of them. And I think it's important to say like fuck money. Oops. This is gonna be 18 plus. No, I'm joking. But let's say fuck money and just do this because you think it's important. And the idea is to develop more people with third eyes that will be aware of their surroundings, that can see what will be beneficial to them or not. Let's just say, let's name an example. There's people in the world that want to take your energy. And it is important that people that are the people that are which the energy is taken from, those people need to develop a sense, call it a sixth sense, call it your third eye, call it whatever you like, call it the crown chakra opening up, or the chakra above that. I'm not even sure. It doesn't really matter. But it's important for those people that they have someone or something which helps them see who will use their energy. So that's what I want to talk about in these videos. And I'm developing topics just to make sure that you can understand the dilemmas that may encounter in your life. So now a little part about me, because that's also important. I have been struggling with a lot of things in my life, let's say it like that. Like I don't even understand what is happening, but let's just say that I observed things for such a long time that I got a lot of knowledge from it, but that knowledge has a catch, and people will, if you portray yourself as a transparent person that is not afraid to show his his not to show that is not afraid to show his intuition, which is not actually his intuition but a third eye. And at some point it all means something, you know, and it all has to do with energy transfer, but then in a psychological way. So people play with each other in a psychological way to either gain their energy or make a transfer with energy, etc. So it's very important that you see that people are willing to take your energy. And for that, you need to develop the third eye, because with the third eye, you can see what people want from you. You can see ahead. Let's say it like that. You can see ahead. And no, I cannot think of something which is gonna happen in the future, but I've had moments that I thought like, okay, this is going to happen, and at some point it started, and man, you don't want to. Some things you just don't want to experience, and I've always thought, I flew out of there. I've always seen something that, because people cannot really, people, if you develop your third eye, people cannot really see they cannot hide that they are wanting to take your energy. They cannot hide it. No one can. Believe me, I believe that God or the creator or whatever you want to call it, the source, Allah, whatever, I believe that he gifted us the vision. The vision is, the channel is going to be named The Vision of Truth. So he gifted us the vision of truth to help us further in life. And we just need to develop that vision more by observing and understanding more about certain topics that are important to develop it. Also, side note, if you develop it, if there is a point in life that you think like, okay, now I have it, you will get a lot of life will get harder. Let's just say it like that. Life will be much harder. And also, very important, hide the fact that you can see everything. Hide it, because it's dangerous. It is dangerous. If the wrong people notice that you are strong-minded, let's call it like that, strong-minded, if you've developed the vision of truth, if you develop the vision of truth, then people will fucking take advantage of you. They will try and keep trying, and you better prepare for that. On another note, you also don't have to be afraid, because the topics that I'm going to go through are not topics that are you can also apply them in your life. And just, I'm getting anxious. But you can apply them in your life and just use them as a helpful hand, you know. Those things are, they are, the topics that I choose are interwoven of a couple subjects like wisdom, philosophy, astrology, tarot, quantum entanglement. Just I would call it fate or destiny. If you are able to see what fate or destiny wants of you, then you go ahead and follow it. It's very important to follow it. Another side note of developing the third eye is that if you betray the third eye, I believe at least, you will betray God, the creator. And you cannot betray it. You can do things, whatever you want. You can do whatever you like. You can make any choice you want. But if you develop the vision of truth and you betray it, you will betray God, and God will not punish you, but he has woven something in the grand theater of play. I want to call it like that, but I just mean destiny, like the script that is written, wherein you can still make choices, but the choices you make are already written out. The consequences of your choices are already written out. I don't know where I was going. But just it is important that you keep in mind that if you betray the vision of truth, you will betray yourself in the end. You will betray your God. You can also not believe in God, but I think if you don't believe in something bigger than a creation, then you should not be on this channel. It is not your place. If you are really like saying like God doesn't exist, the devil doesn't exist, something greater than us doesn't exist, then you should just live your life and go away, because we don't need those people. I say we because I'm gonna build up cloud. Sorry, I'm joking. I don't care about cloud. I would care about people seeing this and thinking, okay, these are subjects I can do something with. I can use this for my benefit. And that is also what I want to create here. I want to create people with a strong self. Yeah, that's it. I made some notes, so I'm watching on my screen. This is my room. Everything. I have a hamster which is running here. Her name is Psyche. And then next to that we have Baloo, like Mowgli and Baloo. And she's the cutest cat ever. And I build PCs, and then I just sit here and think a lot, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I do. Thinking way too much. Oh, side note, don't think too much. It's not so good. But it helps. Thinking helps developing the third eye, believe me, and observing as well. Okay, so we go on. I made some notes, and I noticed that I call it the Grand Architect because there's groups of people in the world. Find it out for yourself. Look it up on Google. But there's groups of people. I would say secret groups, but they call it him or she or he or whatever you want to name it. The God, it. I personally think that you cannot say he or she or it, or you cannot even think about what it is. So what I'm doing now is wrong. But they call it the Great Architect, and it's like groups of people. Okay, the goal of the video I already said. Yeah, risks are that you will be sick if you fucking abuse your power. You will be sick. Okay, and then I made some notes about like I see dreams of an improved realm, the physical realm. So that is what we want to create, a improved realm. More people that can see, more people that value a world where everyone can be happy. Third eyes need to be opened. Also, I'm never gonna create a group or a cult or a sect or a coven or whatever you want to call it. This is not a group. This is just knowledge, and I'm gonna give it to you, and you will open your third eye. Also, I am not perfect, nor do I strive to be. I think I strive to be in the middle way. I just call it the middle way. I think the stories about Buddha, he also said the middle way. But for me, it's like, there are stories about the Buddha that he was like being in multiple places at once and stuff like that. He could teleport and whatever, yeah. I just teleported in another dimension in my room in the same video. No, I'm joking. But the middle way is something else. It's in here. It's in here. And it doesn't really matter that this video is going to be long, because it is an introduction video for my YouTube channel, so you will know who I am. You will have seen me. I've been completely transparent with my personality. I have ADHD, by the way, which is just a label. Label ADHD. Take your medicine. But I am not perfect, nor do I strive to be. The main goal is to make people rely on themselves and not to be controlled by other people. So we need to develop this sense here, so we can see whatever is going to happen. And believe me, you will not see everything. Maybe if you develop it, like I am still developing my third eye, and I believe that it's getting stronger and stronger, but sometimes you just fail. You will fail. So it's not like it's not the all-seeing eye. The all-seeing eye is God's eye, and people that develop the third eye will help God's all-seeing eye to see even more. Or they can. I'm not sure how it works, but I believe that those people will be here to see for God. Something like that. Like he cannot physically see, but he can understand and know everything. But sometimes it's also for him or her or she or it or God, Allah. Allah. I just like the word Allah. It says the word all in it, and all is in English for everything, and I think God is everything. So Allah sounds just nice. You will probably, if you really start developing your third eye, there will probably be a moment wherein you walk against the wall of yin and yang. But the wall is whatever. Walking against the wall of yin and yang means that you will walk against something in which you will accept both sides. But that can be very hard. I'm still in there. I'm in there now. I'm trying to accept people for what they are, but I do not yet understand everyone. And I don't think we have to. We are all different, right? But yeah, develop the third eye. It will make you stronger. I'm also writing a lot of quotes, and I either want to make a video one day of all those quotes and explain what I feel and think with them or about them, or I want to take them apart and make multiple videos from certain topics in those quotes. Okay, and then also for this introductionary video, for inductionary, look, I'm inductionary video. Man, in this introductory video, I want to make some promises, because I am not a dedicated person myself, so I want to make some promises. 21 on the timer. all the tarot readers on YouTube, they call out the 21 on the timer and stuff like that. It's just funny. If they hear a car horn, they are like, "Oh, this is confirmation that what I just said is true." And so I don't want to say it's true or not what they feel, but I like the idea of having confirmations. Like sometimes I see nature shows me confirmations which can save my life for real. And I don't want to talk about whatever I experience in my life, because I have had so many problems with talking to people in my surroundings about the things I experience, and they all did not believe me. They all think I'm crazy. Your family will drag you to a shrink center. They will fucking destroy you, because they are not in a mindset of believing in negativity. And the thing is that if you don't see the negativity in life, like the positive mindset vibe that is fucking ruling this planet, that mindset will fucking destroy you. It will make you a sheep. It will make you a lamb. It will make you a sheep. just look at the bad parts of life as well, because it's so stupid if you don't. I think it will destroy you. Look at the bad things in life as well. Just see negativity and positivity as 50-50. God has made it in a way that it's always going to be 50-50. Believe me, even the worst people in the world, you think they are bad, they will in the end fight for good and have, I'm not sure, by the way. I don't, let's not judge other people. Let's start there. Let's introspect and not extrospect, but also be aware of your surroundings. So you don't judge your surroundings or your external world. You only judge your internal world, and that is what is called introspection. But you can see what is happening in the world around you. You can think about it. You can use the wisdom you get from negativity for your own internal balance. Okay, promises that I'm gonna make right now is first video will be inside. The rest I'm gonna try, as long as it doesn't rain outside, I'm gonna try to go outside and walk to a park and make a video like this. I think it's gonna be more nice. It will have an extra vibe to it. Because the people that I watch on YouTube do the same. That I like the most, they will go outside and sit somewhere in nature, and it just makes me think of fucking meditating monks. I will do a walking meditation with the camera then. So that's a promise, unless it rains or is too cold. But I like snow and cold, so probably unless it rains. The minimum that I'm gonna make is 1 video a week, which is already a lot for me. So let's see how that goes. It's a promise. I'll never lie. For real, I'll never lie. Literally, I have been puked out by people for my honesty, and I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go through with it. So I'll never lie. Second point is transparency will be my only ruler. Because people in the world are being ruled and controlled by others. I just made a vow to God that I will never be controlled by anyone, and I will pay with death for it. Believe me, I have been there this close a couple times. I don't know. I would say they, quotation mark, want to kill me, or wanted to kill me, or wanted to show me that it's important to stay strong. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, and then last promise is that I believe in the great architect, aka God, aka universe, aka whatever you want to name it, source, Allah. I don't even know what Hindu gods there are. Brahma, Shiva, because they split it up in 3 parts, like creator God, maintainer God, and destroyer God. I don't even know. Then one last part before we enter 30 minutes. I will shorten it to 20, I think. But some topics that I'm thinking about of doing videos about now. Okay. Sorry. I think this is so weird to make videos of yourself, but fuck it. Okay, topic 1. Nuanced thinking. Balanced thinking, but nuanced is better. I will find out the definition if I make that video. I will put it in. Find definition of nuanced and speak on it. And by the way, the promise that I will never lie is a really big one. I will never lie. Because there's a lot of people, YouTubers, that are still lying. They are still lying. I see it. Not all of them, but there are many liars. Because what do they do? Think. Now you think. What do YouTubers do? What do they do? Okay, I will help you one step thinking. They make videos. But why do they make videos? In the end, they want to transfer to making money with YouTube and building cloud. But what is one thing that people that make money with something will experience. They will be controlled by the money. They will okay, let's take like this. They work 10 years long for a job, then they transfer to a YouTube full-time YouTube job. They make a lot of videos every day one. They go on, go on, go on, go on. They start advertising, they start this, they start that. But then at some point, if they lose the YouTube money, which happens because I don't know if you heard of sort of YouTube ghosting people, that you have like 40k followers and every video gets like 10k views, and then suddenly there's only 10 people that view your video because YouTube completely took you out of the algorithms. I think on purpose, but they take you out of the algorithms. It's like ghosting. YouTube ghosts people, and then it will look like for the creators on YouTube, it will look like they have how do you call this? Many creators on YouTube, that it will look like they have still their clout. They still have the 40k followers, but no one is watching their videos. Why? What is happening? It's like YouTube ghosting people. But what can YouTube do? YouTube can take away the money that people on YouTube make. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not doing this for money, because I already know that if they don't like what I have to say, they will break my YouTube. They will break it. They have the power to break it. I have no idea how long. Let's just not think about the future. It doesn't matter. If one person sees this and likes this, it's already one person that saw this. Blessed be upon him. Blessings be upon him. Sorry. Okay, let's continue with the topics. Okay, so we had nuanced thinking. It's gonna be the next video. Video after that, titles. These are titles. Don't be a puppet. Think about it. Don't be a puppet. Letting go. Next subject. Letting go. I'm just gonna name them from here on out. I'm not gonna say next subject, next topic, whatever. Letting go. Fear and bad experiences. Self-preservation. Generational drama. Don't get dragged in. Which is part of the self-preservation video. There's a lot of people that get dragged in by their elders, the family, the whatever is happening, and the older people keep the fucking problems going. And it's very important that fucking entire humanity starts understanding that we don't get dragged into generational drama. Okay, that's it. Enough that's for another video. Healing, physically and mentally, and those two intertwined with each other. Let's just say, no, I'm not gonna say that, sorry. Reciprocation, it starts with giving, is a title for next video. Self-reflection and its importance. Okay, next topic is transparency. My favorite topic, transparency. Something which the world does not understand. Okay, then the next topic is going to be nice guys, a new nice guys, a new perspective. There's a lot of hate on nice guys, but I want to throw out a new perspective on nice guys. So, nice guys, a new perspective. Title. Spirituality as I see it. The balance of spirituality and rationality. And all these topics are it's always important that you keep in mind that you think in balance. Left and right. You will have to understand both sides before you think about stuff. Always, in everything. This is most important. Next video topic, the middle way is the hardest. It is the hardest to step into a place where you will understand always both sides. I think I've grown into this because I'm a Libra, and I think the skills is something which always has the two sides. It could be heavier on this side and then on this side, etc. But it's something that you will understand both sides. I think many Libras do as well. I think there's also something behind the fact that Libra is the only inanimate object in the constellations. If you appreciate the constellations that we experience in the Western civilization, and not even only the Western civilizations, but also in other parts of the world. I was gonna say India, the Vedic astrology. Let's say it like that. That's where it all came from. And no, it's not where it all came from. By the way, I don't really understand where astrology came from, but it's developing, and I think it's very interesting. And also the developments in it. They are now trying to make evidence-based astrology. They are trying to create that. So they will make research of astrology, which is cool. And if they keep doing that like for 10, 20 years, maybe 100 years, maybe 1,000 years, then we can finally prove that astrology is real. But it will take a lot of time, because imagine that if God made this world and its planets and its universe, and it all intertwines with each other, chaos and order in each other, it is something too hard to understand, and we will probably never understand it fully, but I think with evidence-based astrology we can get closer. Okay, the middle way is the hardest. It's just very hard to do. And in there I wrote, transparency is strength. So be transparent and be strong. Or not. Blessings to the world and its creatures. I have no idea why I wrote this down, but it's fine. Mating instinct, animals. And then we're talking about humans, by the way. And then one video is once you're there, ... I have no idea what I was thinking. Okay, this is going into the subject of abusing your third eye, using it for the wrong purposes. You just find out yourself. If you want to do that, find it out. Find it out. I bet. I dare you. I fucking dare you. So at the end, I say like, so watch out if you get this far. And with this far, it's like opening the third eye. Correlations of unproven sciences. I just want to do a topic on how astrology and numerology play in the part of destiny and fate. Like, they are sort of, astrology is the principle of the moment when you are born, you enter the world, you receive the light, let's say like that, because you will receive the light. That specific moment tells something. Is a moment wherein all the planets are at a certain point in certain constellations, which in a sense is destiny or fate, because in fate or destiny you will be born. I never know what the difference is between destiny and fate, but not faith, but I mean fate, Fate. But in destiny and fate, you have it is your destiny to be born on a point where your universe around you is in a certain state. So that plays in on astrology, because the astrology is the record of the planets which were occurring in that fate or destiny moment when you were born and received the light. So I want to make a correlation between that, and then also I think I want to take tarot with it, because if you have a tarot deck, like I have one here, got it from my ex-girlfriend, I love her still, I'm sorry people, but this is just true. I'm gonna post this. But let's just say, like, I have a tarot deck, I'm shuffling this tarot deck. Oh shit, I'm not a good shuffler, but I'm shuffling this deck, right? And then at some point I stop, and fate decides which card is on top if I am truly honest and not faking this tarot reading. So you will have to see the cards and see me shuffling. You see, like now one card is on the top. I'm not good with cards, so I don't know tricks. I have no cards up my sleeve, you know. But one card is going to be of high importance. I will flip the deck one time because I had the deck out of the camera angle. But this is the card of destiny right now. If I draw this, destiny will decide, fate will decide which card this is, which in a way is quantum entanglement. The quantum physics tells us that a electron, I think, can be in multiple states at the same time. We can record them in multiple states. I'm not even sure if I say it correctly, but I do understand quantum entanglement, but I cannot explain it. I don't know how that works, but let's just say quantum entanglement, fate, destiny decides which card this is. I was gonna draw one card in the introductory video, so let's draw it. This is going to be, I even made a question for it. Let me see. It's the Knight of Chalices. So it's a knight, and chalices are water and are about emotional wealth, I think. My interpretation is of emotional wealth. So this is the Knight of emotional wealth. Then okay, I have this little book here. I can just check what it means. Chalices. One page further. Knight. It means approach or invitation. Okay, this is mirrored, but read it mirrored. Approach or invitation. Then I made a question of what I want to draw this tarot card for. And the question was, where should I put the focus of the channel in the beginning? So the focus should lie on my approach or my invitation towards you to develop your third eye together with me on this YouTube channel. That would be my tarot interpretation of this. And I think what I just did, interpret this card and show you that it was really destiny that showed it, that means that destiny now, my destiny now is that I will invite you to join my fucking YouTube channel. And not because I want to make money one day with this, which would be nice, but I already know they will be able to break me or make me. So I will make myself. It doesn't matter what happens, but I am making myself. And that is also a point that I want to push through with people, that you create yourself. Be strong. Be resilient. There's a lot of people talking about narcissism on the internet, and they will say be resilient. But I think personally that darkness is narcissism. They are the same. But okay, this is my approach and invitation to you to develop your third eye. Okay, two more topics. One more topic, two more topics. And I will write more, of course. So correlations of unproven sciences. I already went in on it a little bit, but it's fine. We will make more drawn out videos about it. I will type more interesting stuff I find on the subjects. Okay, so that was correlations of unproven sciences. Now I have two last subjects or topics. One is quotes and notes, and I have a lot of quotes that I want to make videos about, but I might use those as different video topics. Last one is heaven on earth, search from within. I think heaven on earth is to be found within, in yourself. And it is, look up on the internet, this is gonna be an assignment. Look up Epictetus and think of what I mean with heaven on earth, search from within. if you understand the way Epictetus thinks. He was a philosopher in, I don't even know, Rome. Let's say Rome. Okay, people, thank you. Blessings to everyone. To everyone. Literally good and bad. I don't give a fuck. Blessings. Blessings to all. Enjoy your days. Enjoy every single day. Step out of bed every single day like it's a new one. Accept your depressions. Accept your tears. Accept everything. All the feelings that you feel. Just feel them. Don't push them away. You will become a less strong person from it. Just feel what you feel. Peace. Peace to the world.